Hi, I'm Shanna with IdeateTV, and we're here with MJ Minerman, the writer and illustrator of The Spinster's Guide to Dating.
Yes.
So it sounds like a very interesting book. How did you come up with it?
Well, I think there's a lot of women who, as they grow older, get a little disappointed with how dating's going. But on the other hand, there's a lot of funny things that happen. And I just wanted to write about it to make them laugh, because it's actually, dating is really funny. And what's funny also is not just for older women, but younger, and I think for men as well. It's just a funny thing. Yeah.
And so what's that one funny dating story that you have?
Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I could go into detail. How about if I tell you a funny line for a reunion when you're single? Okay. One thing is, when you go back to your high school reunion and you're single, sometimes that's rather challenging. So a friend of mine came up with what to say when someone asks you, are you married? And a good response for that is, no, I'm between husbands.
That is funny.
I know, right? I cannot claim that. A friend came up with that, though. But I thought that was hilarious.
So what's one mistake that men and women both make? And you could be one for women, one for men.
Okay, one for women and one for men. I wasn't ready for this. Let's see.
Wait, for both?
Okay, I think sometimes, women kind of lose themselves. And that's not funny, but I do think that happens, and I think they need to not do that. I think that's important. Men, I think the same thing. I think being themselves, and I wish I were funnier on that. But yeah, I think you need to be yourself. I think that's huge.
And I was just wondering, because it said Spinster, so you're probably going to have to ask the question.
Yeah, I do.
But what do you think about marriage?
Oh, I'm for it if it works. I'm all for it. I will say something about spinsters, though. I think in the past, a spinster has been a woman that nobody ever wanted to marry. And I wanted to change that definition to a woman who didn't find someone to marry where she wasn't happier by herself.
And that goes back to your advice on being true to yourself. And
yes, I think so, definitely. I'm all for marriage, but it's got to be good for both people. They got to be happy, obviously. Yeah.
And where can we find your book?
You can find it at my website, which is www.spinstersguide.com. You can find it on Amazon. It's at Laguna Beach Books and also Twig in Laguna Beach.
Well, great. I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival, and it was great meeting you.
Great meeting you, too. Thank you so much for interviewing me. Thank you.
And this is Shanna with IdeateTV.